Tim, it's Jim Roberts from Nacogdoches. You're not going to believe this. Well, maybe you will because you helped me with this deal. But I got to tell you about this one. As you know, I've been involved in real estate investing for several years, bought several programs, been to lots of seminars and workshops, spent a lot of money on it, have wanted to do wholesale real estate investing and flipping of properties, but really haven't gotten into it until I bought your cash on demand system recently, and of course attended your seminar. And after the seminar, I was doing some marketing and driving around in a neighborhood not far from where I live, and I saw a burned out house. And I remembered that you said one of the ideal properties to go after was burned out houses that have had pretty serious damage. So I wrote down the address of the property and tried my best to find the owner through the appraisal district system and so forth. Could not get a phone number. So you'll be proud to know I used one of your yellow letters to find the owner. I tracked down the owner, filled out one of these letters, hand wrote the envelope, mailed it, and within a week I heard from the owner of that property. And I basically asked them if they would be interested in selling that property. And they said they would. So I said, all right, well, let me do some checking. I'll get back to you and figure out what kind of pricing makes sense. So that's when I contacted you. I called you and sent you an email. And I said, Tim, I've never worked with burned out properties. I don't know how to value it. What should I offer? And you wrote back to me and said, tell them to give it to you. So I contacted the owner and talked to him, and I said, for liability purposes, you'd be much better off getting rid of that property. So that's what we discussed, and the owner agreed that he did want to get rid of it. And again, because I wasn't sure what I could do with the property and that I could find a buyer, I used one of your flex option agreements, one-page agreement, simple form. He wouldn't do it for more than 30 days, so he said, if you don't know what you're going to do with this place in 30 days, then it's probably not going to get done. So we did a 30-day option. Just at the end of that period, I ended up renewing the option agreement because I still thought I could find somebody. And right after we renewed, I found somebody who was interested in buying that property as is for $5,000. $5,000 profit for me. Actually, the check amount was $48,1870. There it is right there. Was able to close that transaction for cash in just a few weeks. So it was great, Tim. Thanks for all your help.